Hey retro friends, it's time for another mailbag. Not sure what these are. I know some of them, but not all of them. I say that almost every time. I realize that. It just takes so long to get here from Hong Kong that I don't always remember. This one says mini Wi-Fi router USB 300 megabits. It's from Hong Kong. And we're going to take a look at it here. It says 360 Wi-Fi, comes in a little box. I'm guessing this is a USB Wi-Fi adapter. Yeah. This is the larger one. It came this way. I think this was $1.80. Looks like this. It's a keychain version, so you can put it in a keychain. Yeah, so it's just a little USB stick. It doesn't have any software with it. Troubling. It actually does have a website address of wifi.360.cn. It's all in Chinese, so I can only guess that the drivers are in Chinese. I'll have to use a translator to get the program. Looks okay. It says Wi-Fi 3. So I got this so that I could stick it in at the just any machine that has USB and needs Wi-Fi that doesn't have it on board. Let's see what else we got. So in a different envelope, I received these. They are, I believe, glass, but they might be plastic. They're tiny little vials or tubes. I got them so that I could put LEDs in them and create either indicators or just like, I don't know, something. Seems plastic, but yeah, they're plastic. Yep, definitely plastic. That's okay with me. They do look glass, which is kind of a cheat, but I don't care because I'm not going to be putting anything in them that requires it to be glass. Just LEDs and probably other stuff. Who knows? Like an LED. Maybe I could put a wire in there and do some sort of capacitive thing, but that's all it is. It has these little corks as well. You can make, I don't know, you can put a little flower in them. It's just a tiny thing that you could, I'm going to use it, you could use it as a joystick that lights up. Just a mechanical aspect of some project that I've yet to fully realize. Because I have so many, I could make a lot of them. I could stuff something in them so that they dilute the light or diffuse the light. So that's what that's for. That'll be for some project. One of the projects that I haven't really announced yet is I plan to make some Starship panels or other Starship-like gear or bizarre technology items that don't really do anything. They're sort of like doohickey thingamajigs that just light up and maybe have some sound and you can play with them. So we'll do some DIY stuff on that. Can't tell you when that's going to happen, but it is a future project. So if you do support us and want to know what your Patreon money is going to go into, it's projects like that, creating that. And maybe I'll sell them, maybe I'll give them away. Maybe I'll keep them and create kind of a Starship backdrop to my channel here. The other retro friends and I can get together in our Starship, and travel a universe of technology and retroness. Okay, so that's just one idea. We'll see what happens. This one comes from Thailand. It's a says camera pen. Oh yeah, so this is a pen. If I open it up here, it's a pen that, well, manual out. So it came with this manual. It's all in Chinese. Oh wait, Chinese and English. So it's a high def camera in a pen. Supposedly it does 720p. Wait, let's see what it says. Yeah, it does 720 by 480 or 1280 by 960. Had 30 frames per second, and it supports everything up to Vista and XP. Anyway, hopefully I'll still be able to use it with Windows 10, but you know, it's a spy pen. I'm not looking to spy, but I just thought it was like a cheap way to get another camera. It has a button. So the base, it has a button here that turns the camera on and off, but you plug this into USB, and then you can charge it. This is the cable that it came with. And presumably you can get the video off of it that way. Obviously it doesn't have a charge right now, but definitely cool little device. I don't really need the pen part, to be honest with you. But looks like actually that the camera is in the pen. There's something in there. Not sure what that is. Yep, you can pop it out. Okay. Alright. Not sure what this is going on here. Okay, if you twist it, it comes out, and it is actually a pen. Let's see if it writes. Yeah, it writes. It actually writes pretty well. Ballpoint pen. Neat. So, mechanical on this end, and unfortunately I don't think it's going to go back together very well. Oh, what? I don't know where I guess that's the camera up there. There's a little hole. I have a feeling that that's the camera. I don't know, I'm going to play around with it. Maybe I'll take it apart and put it into some sort of a device, or, I don't know. It was, I think, $10. Not the most expensive thing. Obviously, it's a little junky. Gonna work on that to fix that. Alright. Broke it already. Let's see what else. Not too many today. And I'm hoping that they're all... the things for this channel and not just like some random stuff I bought. The JLCPCB that I ordered. Let's take a look at this. This will be good. But that wasn't too bad. That only took like a week or two. That's really nice. You know, this was super cheap. Take a look here. Oh, neat. Yeah. I love it. Wow, that's a good board. It's nice and thick. Wow. I'm proud of myself. Even if this doesn't work, I'm proud of myself. But basically, it is a passive mixer board. So, it doesn't require any power at all. I noticed that the holes that are cut in it are not very big. So I'm going to have to work on that. I noticed that on EasyEDA there's a lot of parts, but a lot of them are just, you know, they're probably not appropriate for your part. Is there a... I'm just amazed at that. That is just so cool to look at. So yeah, it's looking like this. And I think this was $20 shipped. And I got, you know, quite a number of them. I think it was actually $40 because I went... No, I did end up... So green PCB is the cheapest. If I hold it up to the light, you can see through it and you can see the backside. But, yeah, totally rad. Totally rad. And it looks great. So I'm definitely going to spend some extra time next time on EasyEDA to make a board that's a little bit more precise with the parts that I have. Basically down here and up here you place 1/8" jacks, and these holes are for resistors, and then they lead to switches that then lead to pots that lead out to a single output. So you get, and it tells you what kind of resistor to put in there. So it's a 1.1K half watt resistor. But that's so beautiful. For the money, this was great. I mean, I've never done this before, so maybe that's why I'm so excited. But I'm looking at the board quality, and it's pretty good so far. I mean, I haven't actually used it yet, but that works. That's good. These traces, you can choose the width. I mean, I just happen to choose very thin, but and this even had some errors in it, but it still seemed to work pretty good. I don't know what this is. It might just be some stuff in the board substrate, but that's so neat. This is all common ground, so you bring the ground in, and you commonize the ground. I have to do a little research on whether or not that's a good idea, but it's just so awesome to see something like this. I've never done this before, and it's a nice thick board, real sturdy, so you could do all sorts of pseudo-mechanical stuff. You could have, risers on that. I mean, this is a really great prototype board. You see there, I've got my name in the corner. Last item is from Amazon, and it doesn't have my name on it. So I guess that's it. So I guess that's it for today and for today's mailbag. I want to thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, click the bell icon so that you can receive emails about videos whenever they're released from the Retrofriends channel. We really love it if you just watch, but if you can donate just $1 a month, that would be so helpful. Thanks, and keep it retro. Hey, Retro Friends. Hey, Retro Friends. It's time for another mailbag. Hey, Retro Friends. It's time for another mailbag.